Imagine 4 balls at the edge of a cliff. Thank you, not a real fish. Imagine if you have 4 of them, and you want to take half of them away. You take 2 of them away, and now you have 2 out of 4 balls. That's 2 over 4. We can reduce that to 1 over 2, and oh baby, that's a fraction. And you're already learning so much about division. Hello everyone! How are you all doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is Wednesday, and we are March 3rd. You know what that means. We are 3 out of 31 days through the month. That's 3 over 31. If this month had 30 days in it, that would be 1/10. But because it's not 3 divided by 31, you know what that gives you? That's right. You know it. You love it. It's your favorite number. 0.09677419354. That classic number we all know and enjoy. I hope the day's been good to you, and if things could be a little better, then hopefully the stream can help you take your mind off things. Today, we're going to be checking out frog fractions. I'm going to be here with my good friend SophieBaybey. Maybe you've heard of her, she's famous. Disco Tartarus with the 4-month resub.
Oh no, I do tons of math in my day job, but I'll stay for you, smile.
Well, get ready to do some in your night job too. It's not actually a job, it's a stream, and you're here to have fun. And DM Goodest Boy with the 100 bits.
3/3 simplifies to 1/1. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! We're restarting 2023. It's that brand new year all over again. And Cry King with the 8-month resub. Thank you so much.
OH8 of them.
OH8 of them. I appreciate that. We're going to be checking out Frog Fractions, which is a game I've heard a lot of good things about, none of which were specific. Gracious victory!
Enjoy some borscht, that fun purple stew that everyone loves.
Heard of that one? Put it in your mouth. Oh baby, that's a dinner. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. So, don't tell anyone about if you know it. I didn't word that right. You know, no spoilers, no backseating, the normal rules. But I've heard it's a fun little game about math, and I'm excited to check it out. And so I've got my friend Sophie along for the ride. We're gonna get started with that real soon. I suppose I should go over the normal stuff, what I do, before we start off, which is to say, hello! Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, well hey, thanks for stopping on by. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you get dinner. If you're not new here, then I don't hope you get dinner. I hope you get supper. And it's up to you to decide what the difference is. Good luck! Hey, if at any point you're enjoying the stream and you're looking for some way to support what we do here, there's plenty of options for that. If you want to go the extra mile and go the financial route, you have plenty of options you can go for that abouts. You can subscribe to the channel. That's a reoccurring monthly fee that gets you a bunch of fun little emotes you can use here and all across Twitch, and also on Discord if you link your Twitch and Discord accounts and you join my server! !Discord for that. Suppers with the low rule king loves! Thank you, Healing Mind! That got me good. You can also throw some bits at the channel. That's basically just like some extra money that gets added on to my monthly Twitch payout. You can give out gift subs to the community, so that, you know, other people around here can enjoy the sub benefits for a month or so, that sort of thing. That's awful generous of you if you decide to go that route. You can also tip directly. That was my computer. If you heard that sound, it was my computer. I just unplugged something because I have a habit of plugging and unplugging things. You can tip directly through Streamlabs and PayPal, which I think is happening right now because a frog is getting pet.
Whoa. Fractions. Next you're gonna tell me there's gonna be frogs. That would be totally surprising and unexpected.
I have good news. But I'm not telling you what it is yet. Thank you, J-Spibs, for that host. Any and all financial support is very greatly appreciated. This is one of my main sources of income right now. If actually, I say one of, it's like the main source of income for me right now, which is a major part of why I'm able to put as much time and energy as I do into the streams and other creative endeavors, either solo or with my friends. Protoss Star with the 5-month resub.
It's been hard doing a physics degree without knowing what numbers are. Maybe today I can finally learn.
Hey, hell yeah! Thanks to my stream and my stream alone, you are gonna get that physics degree. And thank God for me, specifically. Thank you, Brawlatron! I sound like such an asshole saying that. But thank you, Brawlatron, for that brand new sub. I really appreciate that. Oh, I get to finish my spiel in a sec. There's another alert coming up. Caramel with the 10-month resub.
Hi Holly.
Hi.
You've been my go-to funny internet person for a while. You've helped me get more comfy in expressing myself,
Hey, hell
and your
yeah.
streams and appearances always make my day better.
Oh.
I would like to repay you with monthly curses.
Nice!
Good luck. Survive.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's what I've always wanted! Thank you so much! And, all of your very generous support, is a very large part of how I'm, able to pay bills and get food and save up to, like, move out and things like that. So, any and all support, in that regard that people are willing and able to willing and able to give is very, very greatly appreciated. So thank you all so much for that. But don't ever feel obligated, to support in that way. The Ace Lad!
Hi Holly, thank you for the good times and laughs thus far.
You're welcome!
Have a good day, smile.
I haven't really done anything in the stream yet, but I mean, I appreciate the thought. Thank you so much. Don't ever feel, obligated to throw any bones my way. It's, it's entirely optional. It's up to you. You gotta look out for yourself, first of all, and whatever reason you have for not wanting or being able to give is perfectly valid, so don't you worry about that. But if you're looking for other ways to support the stream that don't involve money, hang on a sec, Lesbianist with a $3 tip.
Holly, I really hope Frog Fractions is a math game and not some sort of scary science game.
Oh, it's all about fractions. It's all about math and numbers, and we're going to learn it all together. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. If you're looking for other ways to support the stream, what don't involve your money, you have plenty of options for that too, and they're all very helpful. You can share posts on social media about the stream, get the word out that way. If you have any, moments from the stream you enjoy, you can take a clip and share that around. People like to see those. You can, always tell a friend about the stream. Word of mouth is real valuable for, me and all my friends what stream, and, more or less, any creative, person what makes things on the internet, aside from, those that already have, 10 million subscriber and follower and all that stuff. So, that's always real nice. And, of course, you can always tune in. If you've got the time and the energy and you like what's going on around here, I reckon stopping on by and having a good time counts as support in and of itself. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend it here with me and my pal Sophie and Frogs. Thank you, Super Stubbo, for the $3 tip.
I have no work today, so time for school. I love Toad Division.
Hey, hell yeah. That's the good stuff you love to hear. Thank you so much. And some funny bits from Jill Katz. See how the bot pronounces it.
A frog bit the small beast with 4 leggies, usually with both in the water and on land. It bit off time brune or green or yellow, or be het tropical. It may o dye you as colours like red, blue, and black and liu in trees.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for that, Jill. I really appreciate that. Let me just make sure my pal Sophie's good to go and I can get her on the horn. Good to go, boss? Question mark. I wrote booze instead of boss. I'm gonna call her up now. Hello.
Is an online-only action role-playing video game developed by Massive Entertainment and published in 2016 by Ubisoft for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It is set in a near future New York City in the aftermath of a viral pandemic. The player, a special agent of the Strategic Homeland Division, is tasked with helping the group rebuild its operations in Manhattan, investigate the nature of the outbreak, and combat criminal activity in its wake. The Division
wait to
is
see my
bless you, Duke.
first ever
The,
frog.
bless you, Duke. The Division is structured with elements of role-playing games, as well as cooperative and player versus player online multiplayer. This game also marks the debut of Massive
I
and
love Holly and
Ubisoft's
Sophie
Snowdrop
teach
game
fractions.
engine.
It's my favorite edutainment franchise.
How are you doing today, Sophie?
I'm ready for some Division. I'm ready for some frog factions.
Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna learn so much about dividing, and when numbers get smaller, and what frogs do when they get hired to go to Mensa, and we're going to do it on the internet, live.
I'm excited. I think the internet is probably my second favorite place to do math.
What's your first favorite?
Hell.
Good choice, good choice.
Don't like math.
Welcome everyone to hell. Here we are, and we're going to enjoy a funny little frog.
Holly, you surprised me that we're going to be in hell for math.
It's a little secret that no one knew until just now.
So, full disclosure here. I don't know math.
You
I can barely do addition. Division is just outside of my entire scope. So I really hope that Frog Factions, the edutainment experience, can help me learn how to do math.
Oh, we're all going to learn so much with it today. If you'll give me just a sec to get the game up and get your sort of little side view of it up.
Absolutely.
We can get started. Hey, Butler Kitty with a $5 tip.
Hey Holly. I realize you get a lot of messages like this, but I've been going through a tough time recently, and tuning into your streams have really helped me feel stable when I need it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Your voice is soothing and your vibe is immaculate.
Oh, that's
Thank
kind
you.
of you to say. Thank you so much. Okay, side streams should be up for you now, Sophie.
Hell yeah, I can see it.
Hell
Twin
yeah.
beard.
Wow. I love balls.
The menu's a little loud, and there's no volume option, but I think the actual game itself should be okay. If it's like actually too loud on stream, people can howl at me, I can turn it down, but I think we should be okay. This is Frog Fractions.
I'm a big fan of this frog.
It's a nice frog. It knows all about how to do fractions. You can press the quit button and asks if you want to really quit or don't really quit. I'd like to don't really quit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we really want to quit. I think we want to play Frog Factions.
I think we want to play Frog Fractions. Thank you, Local Disasters, for the 3-month resub. I'm gonna turn the game volume down a little bit, because it's getting louder.
And frogs, hell yeah.
What the hell?
It heard you complaining about the volume. This game might be alive.
Alright, you motherfucker, you want to complain about sound? Too bad, you're getting all sounds. Maybe if I set it down to, like, this percent. Well, this is Frog Fractions. I do have to turn this down more, actually, so I'm going to, tab out again.
You're gonna do some division, some fractions
Sure,
on that
goddamn right.
audio, on that volume.
See, if you take volume and you decide, well, I want this to be quieter by a fraction of 3 or 4, well, that's a fraction, baby. That's numbers. Currently, the number that my volume is at for Frog Fractions is 33. That means it is at 1/3 of the original volume. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, so 4 out of 3, 8 out of 9, 1 out of 3, 2/3, 5/7, 1/8. You can see our indignity meter here has gone up just a little bit, but don't you worry about that. As long as we protect our fruit, we got 1/2, and we got 5/2. 8/7. Are you taking
pretty
notes?
dignified right now. I don't know what the game's about, but I'm like, I'm feeling relatively dignified.
It's about frogs and it's about fractions.
Yeah.
See, our score right now is 50,411 over 2,520. And that's a fraction in itself, and I reckon that's pretty good. We've collected 5 fruits.
Could you tell me about the Zork mids?
Oh, so, we started the game with 10 Zork mids, and it looks like we can use these Zork mids, for a cybernetic brain upgrade. Anything your regular old frog brain can do, this newfangled cybernetic frog brain can do better.
Well, fuck, you're gonna have to grab that. That's gonna let you do so much math.
We're gonna calculate so much quicker like this. Thank you, Transferby, for the resub. I appreciate that. We got 5 to the power of -1, 2.67, 2.5 times 10 to the -1, 6.67 times 10 to the -1.
Hey Holly, if I slip you a couple 10 spots, can I copy your math code?
These sure are some numbers. I'm a little confused as how this is to teach us of math.
So one of those was 1.2 and one of those was 1.14. That guy was eating our fruit, and that's no good. If the bugs eat your fruit, then it's really sad and you don't get to eat it.
That's true.
So we've got 9 of them so far.
I'm still wondering about the math part.
So you see our score right now, right? 4.92 e plus 1. What that means is 4.92 times 10 to the power of 1.
That's a big math.
It's not bad. Hey, Professor Pangloss, thank you so much for that brand new sub. I appreciate that. We can get an upgrade now.
Professor, we need your help. We need your help. I don't know, math professor. You got a PhD. Help us.
We're gonna get so many numbers, and Professor Pangloss has got us.
Okay, thank God.
So, we can buy a number of upgrades. I think I'm gonna go for lock-on targeting. This eyeball-installed auto-targeting HUD helps you make a glowy red list of bugs you hate.
That's really good for math.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was in high school, I snagged one of these.
How helpful was it?
I didn't do a lot of like my work in high school, so like I didn't really use it to the fullest, but it was pretty good while I was in there.
And how would you say the lock-on targeting hampered your ability to get dates or make friends?
I think I was okay on friends. I was able to avoid bugs I hate. You see,
that's good.
It was giving me a glowy red list, so I was doing okay. Dates though were just completely impossible because the lock-on targeting did make my one eye bug out all over the place. That pun intended. Because it's locking onto targets.
Always a risk that you have to be willing to take. Unfortunately, we're gonna take this lock-on upgrade. Here we are at wave 1. If you move the mouse around, your frog does a funny little dance like that. It's very cute.
Well.
Also, I do have it currently set to eating sounds next gen, but if you go back to classic, this is what it sounds like when you eat. It's very cute.
Oh, well that's just lovely. It's just a sweet little sound.
1.33, oh baby, that's a number. That's a fraction that's been represented in whole number decimal form. We're getting so many yummy bugs today.
So many yummy bugs.
Holly,
you didn't give me any information about this video game, but you did tell me it's supposed to be edutainment.
Right, so we're learning all about different fractions.
This is true. I'm starting to learn. I feel like the information is being absorbed into my brain. I do wonder about the, I guess the importance of the bug and fruit in math.
Right. So you'll notice that the fruits allow us to buy new upgrades. For instance, uninstall lock-on targeting. The chicks don't dig on cyborgs, and it makes licking bugs less fun anyway. Get the surgeon to uninstall it. I think we're gonna take this one. Give that a try.
Oh, that sounds good.
So your frog can do a little dance when you move the mouse around like that, and it's really cute.
Does that help your frog with math?
It makes you, I find personally when I sort of like wiggle around, it like helps me think more, it helps me focus better. That might be an ADHD thing. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, no, I mean you gotta make sure you're stimulated, right? You're Yeah, no, that makes sense.
You gotta get the Wiggles on DVD. They're doing a live tour on DVD.
Will they help me with math?
If you ask them nicely, they'll do anything for you. Mosquitoes are famous for trying to eat apples. It's fucked up. I sure do miss lock-on targeting. It was pretty sweet.
What other powers can we get? Oh!
Frog fraction teaches typing! Then, teeth! I spelled it wrong!
Oh no! Oh, Holly!
10th. We're gonna lose so many points for that one. So, this is the part of the game where we practice our typing skills. Remember, keep your fingers on the home row. You'll notice that the keyboard at the bottom of the screen isn't totally accurate to a normal keyboard. But that's okay. All that matters is that you're using your brain, and using your fingers, and using your fractions.
Well, Holly, clearly they've done fractions on their keyboard.
And it's very important that we use them too. So sick of lock-on targeting. It just doesn't have the friction of going au naturel.
I don't think you have the fruit to get rid of it.
Oh, we definitely don't. But we can afford a turtle.
Aww.
Upgrade your lily pad to a turtle friend. You can ride him over to grab fruit off to the side. Who put that fruit there anyway?
God.
It was fucked up of God to do this to us. So now we have the ability to maneuver around the screen, and so when a fruit is nice and ripe, we can swim on over to it and pick it up. And that was a present that has fell out of the sky. I haven't seen that.
I think a calculator might have been in that. You just missed out on the calculator upgrade, and now you can't do advanced math.
That's so fucked up. Thank you, Blue Jeans, for the resub. I appreciate that. Now, I did play this game a tiny bit this morning just to, like, you know, test it and make sure OBS could capture it. Now we're here at Wave 1. So I've seen what some of the upgrades can do, including, the toad. Not the toad, the turtle. A toad is a different type of thing. It's similar to a frog, but not quite.
It could be your friend.
It could be my friend. I have a lot
Or
of
your
friends.
enemy. This is frog fractions, not toad.
It could also be my enemy. I have a lot of those too. A turtle is very slow, so it's hard to swim out and get fruits, but you've got to try your hardest every day, because if you don't, what's the point?
Well, you know, fractions.
If you try hard every day to get fractions, what's the point? Static cling tongue. Rub balloons against your tongue before extending it, and nearby bugs will stick to one another. Science.
Hey, hang on a minute.
What's up?
Science isn't math.
Yes, it is.
This game's a fucking ripoff.
Science is applied mathematics.
Oh, okay. I'm learning. I'm learning everything today. Oh?
So I hit the S key on a lark because I noticed, hey, like it's saying like WASD for swimming.
Oh, that's a lot of fruit. Like a billion. Holly, how are you gonna do math with this? You can't even count it all.
I don't need to do a fucking math anymore, motherfucker. I'm rich. Look at all these fruits I got. I'm feeling great about it. I can afford that upgrade to get rid of my cybernetics.
Oh, thank God.
So sick of lock-on targeting. It just doesn't have the friction of going au naturel.
Wave 1 was really hard. I hope Wave 1's a little easier.
Wave 1 is where it really starts to get
Please
tricky,
teach me
frankly.
fractions, please teach me frog.
That's 1.33. That's a fraction. If you think about it, that's 4 over 3. And if you do the math, well, you've done the math.
I've loved yesterday's stream, but I'm excited for you to play a real game that's not all just a bet.
You just thought that was your little friend of yours.
Yeah, I thought he was coming to say hi. I missed who that tip was from, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Here is durians. Upgrade your fruit to durians. They smell awful, so bugs will take longer to eat them.
That'll help with math.
Oh, time for typing.
Aesthete?
Aesthete?
What?
Submerge. Ensue. Taste. I don't know what that word means. Shoo, you put it on your arm.
No, that's wrong.
Hostess, they make a snack cake. Teen! Season is when you put salt. Thus, you put salt on it. I get an enthuse when I annotate video. And there are tenants outside my house.
Doctor Who.
I got an achievement for that. Finish a typing wave without a single typo. Hey, what do you know? I'm good at spelling, for once in my goddamn life. Automation is what separates us from the apes, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh man, lock on with the static cling. Now we're really in it.
Now you're really fractions.
Now we're really cooking with math. All bugs collapse to my power. 1.29, I know that was!
I don't, can you explain it to me?
So, it's a type of number where you have one that's a whole. You understand? So, like, you have one of something, it's a single thing. Now,
I think I get it, okay.
Now, 0.29, that denotes, like, a partial amount, or a fraction, if you will. So, 0.29 equates to about 29% of 1. And so, it's significantly less than 2, but it's a little bit more than 1, but it's not quite 1.5.
You've completely lost me.
Manual targeting is more fuel efficient and faster. Now, I did notice one of the upgrades that we can get soon, if not, like, you know, next round, seems to be like an upgrade for the turtle.
Oh, good. Our turtle friend, you know, I'm feeling like he's a little slow.
He's been working so hard, he deserves a bit of an upgrade. Upgrade your turtle friend to a dragon friend. He will love his new shape, I swear. That shell's just holding him back.
That's a little rude.
Check it out.
But look at him.
He is so happy. So the most important part of studying for math tests is the bullet hell segment. It's very important to avoid all bullets. So here are the presents that we found. And now we have some nice little fishes. Yeah.
Holly, with your new dragon friend, can you go to the sky?
I might be able to.
Can we go to fraction heaven?
Let's go and meet the god of numbers. Up, way up high. I cannot. I'm stuck here.
I mean, hey, question answered. Is there a god? No. Good to know.
It's just us here. Just us and our numbers.
It's just us. We're alone.
Install a warp drive on your flying dragon. Now he will really take you places. That's 25,000 fruit, which is, we can afford it, but it is a little expensive. I think instead, I want it, like the way I like to play games is like when you have an upgrade system. I always like to go for the absolute cheapest ones I can first, and like slowly build my way up like that.
Absolutely.
And this one's only 2 fruit. Lock on targeting frees me to focus my attention on the things that actually matter, like my kids, and deciding which bugs need to die first.
Hold on, you have kids, Holly?
Now, you see, wave 1 is where things start to get tricky, because the bullets start swooping in real fast. My children always love a nice bullet hell segment. Let's see what's in this one. It's a little fish. Oh, that's wonderful.
Wow. I love a little fish.
When I see a little fish, my heart gets warm and smiling. My heart gets warm and smiling.
I see a little fish. My tummy gets grumbly.
Is that good, or is that bad?
I mean, who are you asking?
I'm asking you, Sophie.
It's great.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Our indignity has never been lower, and frankly, I think that's just grand. Oh, that's a lot of bugs that I just ate.
Yeah, you slurped them up. What kind of fraction was that?
That was like 30 over 1, which is equivalent to about 30. Studies show that manual targeters live longer and happier lives. Oh, time for typing! That's the antidote. I just destroyed it, so... apologies.
That's not how you spell it. That's not how you spell it.
That's not how you spell it! And that's why I got rid of the antidote. My least favorite Pokemon, and my most favorite Pokemon. Ideation. I thought it said Ideathon for some reason. That's not a word.
Ideathon.
Welcome to my Ideathon, where we come up with new ideas. My first idea is hot dog water that's been used, but also only smells like pee. It's not a very good idea, but it's my idea.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't like it. But I appreciate that you went through the effort of creating this idea and showing it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's a dog shit idea, but you know, it's the thought that counts. And I'm having a lot of thoughts today at the Ideathon. You know what's awesome? Waffles. I stayed in a hotel with a waffle maker in the lobby once, and it was amazing.
As a math major, I can confirm that this stream is more beneficial than any college course.
Hell yeah.
Mainly because you learn that God isn't real in the first class.
Thank you, cats in a trench coat, for the tip. I appreciate it. And Repeepo Peepee with the hundo bits.
Oh, we froggy. Suspense froggy.
And what's the fraction of a hundo bits?
So, 1 bit is equivalent to about 1 cent. 100 bits then is equivalent to 100 cents, which, if there's $100 or 100 cents in $1, I wish there was $100 in 1 cent, but if there's 100 cents in $1, that gives us 100 over 100, which is about 1, complete evens.
Well, this makes no sense. That's a dollar joke.
Oh.
Holly, it's a joke about it's a joke about currency.
Oh, you sly son of a gun. I just... You got me so good. Genuinely. Thank you, Cackling Duck, for the 2 gift subs. I appreciate it. Oh, man, I could go for some waffles, too. Is IHOP still open this time of night? Thank you, Honey Nut Querios, for the tip.
I really needed this tonight. I
Great
had
name.
a date last night that didn't really go well. She got freaked out when my auto-target...
I'm a little worried about your Zork mitts.
Why?
You haven't been gaining any new Zork mitts.
That's okay. It seems like in this strange, fucked up frog economy, the only thing Zorkmans are really good for is upgrading your brain, and we've already upgraded the shit out of that, so like...
Yeah, fair enough.
What else are we gonna do? We got plenty of fruit to last us ages. Yeah, man, I think so? Anyways, worst case, we can get frozen waffles at Max's. It's, you know, it's open 24 hours.
So how's your brain feeling, Holly? How are you doing learning all this math?
It's feeling very hot, and stuffy, and frankly, like it's about to overheat, which I guess is what I get for installing that cheap cybernetic brain with like only 8 Zork mints, but, you know, we learn to live with our mistakes one way or another, and, the one thing I do best is live, baby.
Well, hey, I mean, if you go to Max's and get some frozen waffles, you could probably cool it off.
Oh, that's a good idea. We could just dump them right on there. That'd feel great.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe I should get another upgrade instead of just these ones.
I mean, I'm really enjoying this whole waffle subplot.
I am too, frankly. I did get an achievement related to it, I noticed.
It's time to get more achievements related to it.
Hell yeah. I'm still right about lock-on targeting, though. Alright, Painterly?
Good Minecraft texture pack that got abandoned a long time ago.
Charlatan?
One of my mods.
Chronoscope?
Don't know what that is.
Lenticular? Type of soup? Poltroon? Sounds like a Rayman enemy. Hydrofoil? Down. Predilection?
Don't know what that word means.
Cruel, it's when you get more numbers. Slatternly, that's when you're a slut. Paraffin. Allotrope is not a type of dinosaur, but I always used to think it was.
What is an allotrope?
I'm gonna look that up right now, actually.
Okay.
Let's see. Allotrope. Each of 2 or more different physical forms in which an element can exist, graphite, charcoal, and diamond, are all allotropes of carbon.
Neat. I think it's funnier as a dinosaur.
A little bit. I here at Wave 1, I am curious to see, like, how many of these lock-on and no more lock-on upgrades there are.
I mean, you're only at Wave 1, so, like, you're pretty early game. They've probably padded it out for a while.
Mm-hmm. The funny is only getting started, as they say. I don't know who they are, but they sure fucking say it. A lot. I'm kind of fed up.
The fractions.
Am.
PM.
FM.
Am or
Me every morning when I wake up to my goddamn radio again. The son of a bitch won't ever listen. It only talks and talks. I'm in love with
your dragon may be maneuverable, but it's not very quick. You're still having trouble getting those boxes. Those funny boxes.
It is a little slow, yeah. Why are we still talking about this?
Well, Holly, because we're streaming to, like, an audience.
You know?
We gotta make sure we you don't want dead air.
Oh god, no. If the air was dead, then we wouldn't be able to breathe, and then quite frankly, I'd be all over. That's a dire thought.
Holly, I was here to learn about math, not mortality.
Mm-hmm. Mortality is kind of like an exercise in applied math. If you calculate how many years anyone has left, because the frog hasn't made the changes necessary to reach the next level of upgrades yet. Alright, so this is Wave 1, and this is where things get a little bit tricky.
It's okay, I got your back, Holly. We're gonna be able to get through this together.
Oh, thank you so much. I know deep in my heart I wouldn't be able to get as far as I have if it weren't for you, Sophie.
Holly, I don't know if you have a heart.
Well, I might in one of the future upgrades, so...
Okay. Of course I mean this in a physical sense, not a metaphorical. You're a very lovely woman. You absolutely are very hard.
Oh, no, I understood exactly what you mentioned. I really appreciate the
But I just don't think you have, like, an organ for pumping blood through your body.
What's blood?
Liquid?
Greaseball. Grease
That's
is
not
type
what
of
blood is. It is.
Belligerent?
But if you have a blood ball, that's a problem.
Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
called a clot.
A rutabaga is a type of clot. Algebraist, that's what the Adventure Time guy says. Boogie, it's my favorite dance. Baguette, it's my favorite dance. Gallbladder, you can sell those. Harbinger is who you sell them to. Biting!
Biting! Oh my god, Holly, you didn't tell me there's gonna be biting?
Good news! So much biting and chewing in this one.
Oh, it goes to the other side.
Achievement unlocked. Go touch your letters. Unlock every letter in the alphabet.
Wow.
Sophie, good news.
Mm-hmm.
We can spell anything we want now.
Spell... friendship.
Okay. F-R-I-E-N-D-S-H-I-P.
I'm so proud of you!
Thank you so much! I typed it into my keyboard and it didn't actually do anything. So I'm a little upset about that much.
I think we should throw this game out. It hasn't taught us anything about friendship.
Maybe we should.
This edutainment
So-
franchise just keeps screwing.
Thank you! I missed who that tip was from, but thank you so much, I appreciate that. We're here to teach you typing and fractions. I didn't even know we were going to teach typing today. You get a double feature for free. Do you think we should keep upgrading our lock-on ability, or should we maybe get the warp drive?
Well, Holly, I mean, you're currently going without a lock-on. And that's just, it's still last season.
You make a really compelling argument. I'm going to, get the lock.
100 bits for
I'm gonna be
friendship.
feeling the lock-on, yeah.
Thank you, BB Alpert, for the hundo bits. I appreciate it. And the tip was from Charlotte, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's so much easier to enjoy a yummy bug and see so many new types of numbers when you have lock-on enabled. You know, you were right.
You know, Holly, I understand the sentiment, but I'm just kind of feeling right now. I feel like you're taking the coward's way out. I think you should get rid of that lock-on.
You know, I think you might be onto something here. When all you've known is the womb, the outside world is scary. We're gonna uninstall that lock-on.
Yeah, no, get rid of it.
Alright, here we are. Wave 1, let's do this. Now, it's very important to duck and weave through all the projectiles. Any good math test worth its salt is going to have a bullet hell portion. And, like the rest of the test, you know, you're not allowed to talk during any of it. If you make any sounds, any exclamation of, like, pain or discomfort, or you try and tell your buddy Jeff what the answer to question 4 is, you will get disqualified, so you do have to be careful.
True.
How can we
Wave 1 is
encourage...
pretty tricky.
How can we encourage Froggy to move on, though?
By getting lock-on targeting, naturally.
Naturally. Alright, wave 1, here we go. With the power of lock-on, it's a lot easier to focus more on the numbers in front of you. Like, for example, 7.7, 4.5, 1.33, 1.33 again, 1.4, 7.78 times 10 to the negative 1, 3.33 times 10 to the negative 1.
This is too much for me. I think we gotta slow down.
Should we? Are we really sure of ourselves enough to impinge on this frog's free will?
Yeah, absolutely. Get rid of it.
You've got a great point there, actually. All
This
right,
is our frog.
here we are, wave 1, here with our frog. All good university courses, especially focused on the mathematical arts. And they are an art, by the way, not a science. Anyone who tells you they're a science is a liar, and you need to deal with them accordingly. But any good, like, institution of higher learning worth their salt practicing the mathematical arts will have a frog on hand for you to feed and tame.
It also has a cybernetic brain to help you with your maths.
Yeah. Wouldn't he be better off with
Lock-on targeting? Yes, absolutely. Hit it.
Good call. All right, time for typing. White Smith, that's the guy that made Breaking Bad. Pajamas, you can wear them if you want. Some people don't. Pejorative, that's a bad thing. Limerick, I used to think was a type of flavor when I was younger. It's not.
It's a flavor of words. You've ever heard of flavor text?
I've heard of scuba text.
That one's umami.
Oh, ramjet, my favorite type of jet. Periwinkle, that's a Blue's Clues. I used to think jambalaya was made of ham because the French word for ham is jambon.
The only time I've ever heard jambalaya was in that one video of G-Men making head crab jambalaya.
Was it good?
I didn't try it.
No, I meant the video.
It was alright.
We can't be sure of that. Maybe he'd just be miserable, and like they say, you can't go home again.
They do say that.
They do say that all the time about fractions and my frog. So here we are, wave 1. With no auto-targeting, it relies much more on like your ability to track and predict like the motion of your enemies. It makes the act of calculating fractions much more cerebral, and some might say, in fact, makes you inherently better at the act.
I don't say that at all. Get your lock-on targeting back. That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
You're right. I'm not ready to take on that kind of responsibility. Alright, here we go. Wave 1. What happens if we get really indignant, though? Kinda wanna try.
Yeah, get indignant.
Alright, that's 1.
I'm feeling a little indignant, Holly.
Let's get so fucking indignant with it tonight.
Oh, my dignity's 0. I'm so indignant right now.
Alright, you bug sons of guns, you eat another fruit, you just try it. Alright.
Oh god. Oh, Holly. Never mind.
I got an achievement for that called 80% is enough. Finish a wave with a nearly full indignity meter. Okay!
80% can be a fraction.
It can be! 80% is 4 over 5! What do you know?
Whoa!
We're all learning so much today! But you are willing to repeatedly give the frog the hard sell on the unnecessary surgery on his increasingly fragile brain to install lock-on targeting, right?
I mean, I am.
I am too. Alright, here we go, wave 1! I'm wondering if there's like any sort of way to earn further Zork mids. Even if they don't necessarily have like any sort of value, it's like, you know, it's the principle of it, it's the thought that counts.
You need to hoard the wealth.
Exactly!
Be a little capitalist frog.
You need to keep it all to yourself so that no one else can ever have it, and then when the end of the world comes, at least you'll know that you were above them in some small insignificant way.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I've been too confident about my point of view.
Oh, they're learning. They're coming to a consensus.
I'm so happy for them. The lock-on upgrader and the lock-on de-upgrader, at long last, they're going to learn to love each other again, and I think that's beautiful.
They've had many years of, you know, of anger towards each other, and I'm just glad that they're finally making up.
No one told me that Frog Fractions had like an enemies to friends, possibly to lovers subplot. If I had known that, I would have played it years before it was made. Haven't we all been on occasion?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Perspicacity.
That's when I get sweaty in my underpits.
Underclothes. Quorum.
Worse than Avatar.
Descend. Got him! Annotation.
Sophie and Holly teach indigence.
Autobiography.
Truly, this edutainment series explores emotional intelligence as well as mental.
Stereopticon. That's a type of transformer. Triplicate. That's the scary message I got in Bug Snacks. Hone. That's what I do to swords. They spelled maneuver in a funny way. And
I don't think that's how you spell maneuver.
It's the power way to spell it, is the thing. It's a very human thing to do, isn't it? Thank you, Charlatan, for the tip. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go, wave 1. With this many bugs on hand, there's so many numbers for us to enjoy. Like 1.33 and 1.33.
Your static upgrade comes in very handy when there's so many bugs on screen.
Yeah, it's a great way to get all these wonderful bugs to hell so that we can see so many numbers. It's important to respect your nature, but it's also important to realize when your nature runs in opposition to the person you want to be. Nothing is set in stone. You can always change yourself.
I think if nature's so great, it would have given me lock-on targeting.
I think if nature's so great, it would have given me, big tits.
Well, life's unfair.
Sure goddamn is. I was trying to think of a way to say that without sounding too crass, and then I decided, fuck it. Maybe it's funny if it's crass. Well put.
They're talking about you, talking about tits.
Oh, they flatter me, they do. So here we are in wave 1.
This is the easiest wave, guys. Wave 1.
See? Cleared it like it was nothing.
You're so good at fractions, Holly.
Thank you.
Remember how I talked earlier about the game listening in about your volume settings? I'm a little worried that's still going on.
Oh, don't you worry. You were right, though.
You might want to put a piece of tape over your microphone.
Oh, okay, sure. Hang on just a second.
I love hollow underscore tones. I'm gonna go ahead and translate for Holly. She just said, SophieBaybey got cake. Holly, that's very crass. I don't know why you would say that to Holly just said she's extremely sorry for what she said, but you know, sometimes you just have to speak the truth. That time Holly said, hell is real. Holly didn't say anything that time. Holly? I'm making sure you're okay. That time Holly said the human condition is unknowable. And yet we try. That time Holly said titties are good.
That's true. And if you change your mind, you can remove it again.
Beautiful.
Here we are, wave 1. Thank you so much for translating for me, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Of course! Hey, you're my son, I care about you. I want to make sure everybody knows what you're saying, because your words are so important to me, and I just know everybody deserves to know what you're saying.
I'm so glad I have someone like you in my corner. Thank you, Sophie, from the bottom of my heart.
I'm not in your corner. I'm over in BC. You're in Quebec. Corner.
Yeah, but...
If I was, though, I'd be staring at it like some sort of Blair Witch scene.
Check this out, though. 8.57 times 10 to the negative 1.
Don't know what those numbers are.
So I guess you can buy lock-on targeting if you want. So here we are in wave 1. In this one, there's a lot of bullets flying towards you. It's kind of a rough start to the game, but you know what they say, trial by fire and all that.
I think it's pretty easy. You're clearing it no problem.
Yeah, it's you know, it seems rough, but it's all about like finding tranquility in like, the midst of the storm and all that.
You also said trial by fire, and there is no fire in mathematics courses.
Well, no, but you see, the act of burning, it inherently in itself. Hang on, frog orson wells with $3. I'm gonna tab out and read this one for your sake.
For its excellence. There is a California fraction by
Because
Codemaster
for the past
that
couple
inspired by
days,
the
someone
same
has been like
frog
sending me
excellence.
tips.
It's solved in the answer and,
under
like
the name of
best
like
frog
something Orson
champagne,
Welles,
it's vintage
and
content.
like retooling an Orson Welles speech about wine to be about whatever's on stream. So, Frog Orson Welles tipped $3 and says,
Ah, the frogs. Fractions have always been celebrated for its excellence. There was a California fraction by Toad Masson, inspired by that same frog excellence. It's solved in the answer, and like the best frog champagne, it's vintage counted.
Thank you so much, Frog Orson Welles.
I think it's about time we buy the warp drive.
I think so too.
Now he will really take you places.
We're gonna go see Number God!
At long last. Glad you could finally make it, Lieutenant Hop. We're dealing with a serious infestation here. Oh, we gotta look out for meteors. Be careful around these asteroids. Don't let them push you around.
Do the barrel roll.
I've never seen those bugs shoot at anyone but you. I think they might be racist.
I'm learning so much about fractions.
You let the asteroids push you around. We said not to do that.
You don't have to listen to them, Holly.
I suppose I don't, do I? Don't forget to avoid bullets, Lieutenant Hop. There's Bug Mars now, their home planet. They're gonna regret messing with us.
I didn't realize it was supposed to be like, oh, there's Bug Mars. I thought it was like, oh, hey, by the way, they invented Bug Mars. Like, that's the thing.
Bugs did invent Mars is the thing. We're here to teach you about history as well as math.
Mars needs bugs.
Mars does need
animated
bugs.
children's movie.
Hey, what was that thing that just fell? It was a present.
You can get Zorkmans through presents.
I think we were just getting fish through presents.
Well, you're not in the water anymore. You gotta be careful. You gotta catch them.
Good flying with you, Lieutenant Hop. See you on the other side.
Warning! No refuge! Be attitude for gains! Oh, hello. I wonder if the big guy over there has any tips about dealing with fractions.
I figured out the fraction.
Uh-huh.
You're dividing him by 0.
You are under arrest. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh shit, we shouldn't have divided by 0!
Mr. Hop, the charges against you were severe. You're accused of breaking and entering into our native habitat, Bug Mars, the tent of purloin and delicious space fruit. How do you plead?
Oh god, I'm surrounded by bugs!
These charges carry a minimum sentence of 20 years hard labor, but there's a special offer this week. How would you like to become a naturalized citizen of Bug Mars?
Get them off! Get the bugs off!
Shall we begin? Our bug flag has 4 bug stripes. What do they represent?
Peristalsis, Synecdoche, bugs, crushing our enemies in our powerful mandible, protecting my precious space fruit from your goddamn commie space bugs, Your Honor. Hate bugs! Hate bugs!
Next question. On the series Bug Jersey Shore, what is Bug Snooki's favorite flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla, cookie dough, bug. Trick question, ice cream is unheard of on Bug Mars, because climate. I don't really watch TV, Your Honor. I think they're crawling in my hair. I can feel them crawling around!
Wait, that's a trick! No! Frogs don't have hair!
20 bugs ago, Bug and Chief Bug Thomas Jefferson wrote in the Declaration of Bugs that we are blessed with which inalienable right?
The right to bugs, the right to unsentient space fruit as slaves, the right to refuse to testify against your hive-minded court, the right to parade around the courtroom in only your knickers. How the hell should I know? I'm a frog! Oh god, bugs everywhere!
It's that one.
During the War of Bug 1812, General Stonewall Bug Jackson held off the nefarious Frog Armada single-handedly. How many mecha frogs did he crush under the wheels of his Mercedes bugs?
Enough to reach the ground. We don't know, they had invented counting back then. 420, I swear they counted them twice, that's not just a pot joke. None, he didn't learn to drive stick until after his divorce. They bite, oh they bite, oh they bite, 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 bite! Thank you, Charlatan, for the $1 tip! We're here to teach you Bug Mars law and culture. Last question, Mr. Hop. How do you feel about fractions? I, was told there'd be no math on this exam. Oh man, I love them. They're an intuitive way to represent a non-integer value. I'm actually leaning slightly towards scientific notation these days. I don't know, I've never really dealt with them. My chair is made of bugs, and I made of bugs! I mean, I love them, so...
Yeah, no, I love fractions.
I know, right? Fractions! I'm impressed, Mr. Hop. Yours is the first perfect score our fake naturalization program has ever seen. We were gonna fire you into the sun, but instead we've decided to issue you a work visa. If you'll just sign here. Bugs, 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 bugs!
I don't think that's your signature.
Everyone loves a novelty signature. Just ask Bug John Hancock. Alright. So our frog's name is Bartholomew Salience. Date of birth is Bug 2012. The 6th of May, or maybe that's June 5th. We're a chitin donor. We live on 1245 Bug Street, Insectopolis 11101. Our height is 1.5 centimeters and we weigh 22 Gs. So how should we sign this?
Well, with your signature, Holly, or you can't. If you sign it with like, a novelty signature, you're gonna forget it down the line. How are you gonna get packages at your door?
Hey, bro.
Thank God. Thank God. A normal fraction, a normal signature. I was worried that you'd have a weird one.
Mars fractions are the best fractions. Wave Mars, here we are.
What's even so waves about it?
Oh, you know.
Hey, could you check in the Mars Ocean for me? I want to
Yeah,
see what's
sure.
in the water there. Thank you. Oh my god. It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like this.
I'm starting to think there might be more to life than just fractions.
I'm starting to think life on Mars might be a lot more nuanced and complicated than we first thought.
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until
Are they
one
doing
of
your
them fell to the
Wikipedia
ground
bit?
from boredom
They are.
or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
Welcome to our boxing edutainment stream.
I'm so glad we can learn about boxing.
Finally, it's time for frog boxing. Yes, Din Dim Axun, that voice acting was in the game. That was not me, that was not Sophie. That's part of the game, I guess.
I cannot sound like a interestingly accented man.
It's really pretty down here. I like the music. There's a fork in the
Hold
road.
on. There's a fork in the road. Which way do we go?
Now, you know I'm very bad with directions here, Sophie, and I trust your gut when it comes to this. Which way do you think we should go?
I think you should go every way. Ah, go right, there's a pufferfish, go right!
Okay, hang on.
It was Felipe's son, André Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637, after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the then champion, British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop, to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favourite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our time.
Very interesting.
That's called a fraction on life.
That's called a fraction on this boxing match. You're not going to spend as much time in it if I knock you on the floor.
We should have a boxing match, Holly.
We should. When everyone's got the vaccine and COVID restrictions are like lifted for like reasonable reasons, not for like dumb reasons. Me and the girls
Which
are
will
all gonna...
happen.
Yeah, eventually. Me and the girls are all gonna get together and beat the shit out of each other. But like for fun.
Is there any other way to beat the shit out of each other?
For rage.
I'm not familiar with the concept.
So rage is when you feel really, really fucking mad and it doesn't stop.
I thought Rage was a video game that was poorly received.
Oh no, it was actually okay. Rage 2 though.
While it was universally agreed that the boy had violated the spirit of the game, officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few spoiled sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course.
This is my hole and it was made for me.
Are you stuck in that hole?
Oh no,
Thank God.
I chose to go there.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so
I want you to follow your
much.
heart.
And I want to follow this hole.
Where do you think it goes?
Pardon?
Where do you think it goes?
Oh, it doesn't
The
go
hole.
anywhere. That's not gonna stop me.
Hole.
Hole. I do like that our cute little frog can still like nod and wiggle around. That's a good touch.
Yeah.
That makes me really happy. Let's try and see what's up here.
Yeah.
This place is really pretty and I like the music, so I'm kind of just really enjoying this portion.
No, this is beautiful. This is
Mhm.
wonderful.
Like, genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
I was told in like very oblique ways over the years that this game goes in some directions, and I'm very glad that no one decided to tell me any specifics because this is wonderful.
The directions seem to be up, down, left, and right.
Mm-hmm. And also like a little bit like diagonal combinations of those.
Only if you're skilled enough to pull it off.
Oh, baby, I'm skilled.
Check it out. I can dive right into this hole.
I don't think that hole is made for you. You should get the right out of there right now.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, what have I done? What have I done?
Well, you went in a hole that wasn't made for you. I thought I made that pretty clear.
Oh!
Boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did. Calcification of the modern rule set has essentially locked the punching strategy into place, but it's easy to get caught up in the fantasy. Young scholars with big dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis, and though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Now these holes and tunnels, unlike all the other ones look, very natural, very sort of hewn out by like, tectonic shifts and erosion from the water.
Mm-hmm.
These ones look man-made.
Well, yeah, they were boxed out.
Ah, I see. So these were like the first boxing rings of Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Fool Tomery, for the 8-month resub. I appreciate that. That was a torpedo. Vaporwave Mom with the 9-month resub.
The big 9 bomb.
Thank you so much.
That's my torpedo sound.
I really like your torpedo sound, Sophie.
Thank you.
Can I go in this hole? I'd really like to go in that hole.
I think that's a hole for the torpedoes, Holly. You have to accept where you're not wanted.
Yeah, and I know it's hard. God, it can be hard to just like accept that for yourself sometimes, but it really is just for the best, isn't it?
You have to learn that there are other places where you do belong. Other holes you can fit in.
And it's gonna hurt. God, I know that from like personal experience, but sometimes it really is just best to rip the bandage off like right away, get it over with.
Yeah. You don't want to be in a hole that is not for you. You don't want to be in an uncomfortable, a painful hole, because as much as you have love for that hole, it's ultimately not treating you with the respect you deserve.
Wretched hole.
Wretched hole.
Foul, fetid hole. Thank you, Ask, for the 2-month resub. I really appreciate that. Oh, hang on a second. What's down here?
Shout out to my fav gals, Penny Snapcube, Holly Holotones, and my dear friend Penelope Pan Cookie.
What goes down here?
The real wonder,
Water?
though, is that Andre Felipe's original vision of boxing is still around. Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit one most any day of the week, and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match, and then leave. But every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
He's witnessing that great match on TV.
It was a classic, honestly. It really changed the game, as it
They
were.
call it frog fractions.
Hey, you should ask if
Like
you're
a
allowed to watch
frog in
TV
real
with them. I
life,
don't know
they
if
call
you
you a
just want to
freaking
drop in like
biologist.
that. Some people get uncomfortable when you kind of like, watch over their shoulders.
She's okay with
Okay.
it. Some people in chat who have played this game are saying they've never seen this before. Slurps Mad Rips with the 9-month resub.
Any plans to play Glittermitten Grove? I think it's right up your alley.
I mean, I got all sorts of plans for games, who knows? Thank you for the resub, I appreciate it. And also, Taxiderby with the 9-month resub and Motherlock with the 2-month resub. Thank you both so much, I appreciate that.
The pogs are through the fucking roof.
Oh, we're plogging, we're champing, we're dogging. Chiller! With the 10-month resub.
Frog.
Froge. I like the way the TTS says F-R-O-G-E. It says Froge as... Froge.
Frog.
Froge.
Fudge.
Thank you so much.
Fudge.
Fudge.
Fudge. Fudge.
We could do this all day, and we probably will, knowing me.
Fudge.
Fudge. That's a tight squeeze, Holly.
It's
Oh.
a little hard, but look, I can just swoosh right through. I'm real good at
Wow.
this. This one's a little tricky. This one's hard.
There's a bit of a wiggle there.
Oh, look at this.
That's a spaceship.
It's beautiful. Command module. Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped, and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module. The walls of this circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. If you don't know how to get started, type HELP and press enter. This is a story that you interact with by entering simple English commands. Some examples: look around, or just look. Examine ball, or just X ball. Inventory, or just I. Get wrench, turn knob, push button, enter phone booth, climb stairs, open box, read pamphlet, pour orange juice into glass. Pour orange juice into glass, or put plate on placemat. And finally, remember the adventure gamer's maxim: if it's possible to do, it must be good and wise. That was just an example. There's no juice in space.
Find juice. Find juice.
I don't understand that verb. Damn it! This game fucking sucks, actually.
This is a shit-ass game.
Sorry! Your text adventure is bad. I need to be able to find the juice. What's wrong with you?
Examine fractions.
Pardon?
Examine fractions.
That's a good idea. I don't understand what you want to examine. Maybe fractions plural? No. Huh. Sophie, I think we're caught in a horrible hell without even a single fraction.
Huh.
This does not bode well. Maybe we can just look around.
Yeah.
The walls of the circular room curve to meet a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. Open porthole? Ask your parents about this space thing sometime. Good. X control deck. The control deck consists of an array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot, because these are definitely not frog joysticks. X display. A glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy with a destination you don't recognize marked, and an ETA of about 3,000 years. Looking closer...
That's a fair amount of time.
That's quite a while, yeah. I don't know if... I didn't think the stream today would be all that long. I don't know if I have that much energy in me for that long of a stream.
I can probably keep it up. It's cool if you need to take a break. I can hang out with chat for a couple thousand years.
You know,
while
I really appreciate that, Sophie. Thank you so much. We can take shifts, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know how to drive stick though.
Oh, that's okay. The ship drives itself.
Oh, good.
Looking closer, you see two on-screen buttons labeled Route Details and New Destination. Screen spills forth a slew of steps such as spiral spinward at Spathy system, far faster than you can fathom. I'd like to go to a new destination. The nav computer dumps you into an interface so abstruse that, before you even consciously process what's happening, you hit the back button and are at the main map again.
I go up the ladder?
I only understood as far as get. Damn it! Okay, The ladder leads aftward into the ship. You'll have to be more specific as to what you want to do with the ladder. Climb ladder, I guess.
Lick ladder.
Eat ladder. You clamber across the ladder. That's a good verb. Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the fore. An oriental rug lies in the center of the aft wall. This decorative oriental rug sits in the center of the room. Looking at it more closely, it doesn't quite lay flat on the floor. There's a significant dip around the middle. Moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below it. Your score has gone up by 2/5 of a point.
Wow! That's a fraction!
Fuck yeah! Let's look at that hatch.
Whoa, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, no problem.
No, I don't need to take this. It's all
Oh,
good.
all right. Fuck that phone call then.
Fuck that phone call.
Sorry, whoever's calling Sophie, but it's not as important as getting through space. The hatch is sealed tight. A spoked wheel protrudes from the center of the hatch. The hatch is sealed tight. A spoked... Oh, I thought it would say more about this specific wheel. You have to work it a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops open.
Examine the hatch again, I guess?
I want to drink liquor.
Frogs can't drink, Holly. That frog's not 19 yet.
What?!
If that frog was 19, it would be dead, Holly. Frogs don't live that long.
Oh, no! Let's examine the hatch again. The hatch is open.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to close again. The wheel is stuck and won't turn.
Enter the hatch?
Might as well. You slip through the hatch. Engine room! Nearly every surface in this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There's a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore.
This ship runs on tubby custard.
Oh, yumma yumma. We got snacks for hours. Peering into the exposed machinery, you see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. You're not hungry. You're not hungry to lick the wires.
Says you.
Yeah, says... Exactly, says the text adventure. The one that says the rules of what we're doing.
I don't follow the rules. Lick the wires again, Holly.
You know what? I like your gumption, kiddo. I say kiddo like you're like any younger than me. I think we're on the same age. You're not hungry.
No, you're way older than me, I'm pretty sure.
How old are you again?
I'm 22.
It's like 4 years.
That's way old. You're old. You're a geezer.
I'm a grandma, and I'm here to help you through space, kiddo. Okay, let's examine goop. A thin coating of sticky pink goop covers every surface of the room.
Lick the goop. Lick the goop.
Oh, you're way ahead of you, boss, but it won't let me.
Fucking bullshit.
Let's look at the can. It looks like a coffee can. You can't really make out much detail in here. The can is empty. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off an adjacent wire in the process, and it begins sparking as it comes in contact with an adjacent strut. You glance at what you've taken. Oh, it really is a coffee can.
What the fuck is a coffee can?
It's a can for coffee.
Coffee comes in a mug or a pot. It's not in a can.
No, Sophie, you brew it in a pot and then you pour it into a mug. It doesn't appear.
So where's the can? Where's the can come in?
That's where the beans are in.
Eat the beans.
All right. Don't understand what you want. What do you mean?
It's a very simple argument.
It's beans.
It's a very simple instruction. Eat the beans.
This fucking frog eating beans, except they won't let it happen. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. 10 out of 10. Hate this game. Love this game. I do actually really like this game. Every time I say, oh, this game fucking sucks as a joke, I feel bad.
Oh, yeah. No, can you drink the coffee? Is it, like, drinkable? Is it actually liquid in there?
Empty coffee can.
Oh, it's empty. Okay.
Put goop in can. You need to be holding the goop to do that. I only understood as far as hold goop.
That's the whole argument. That's the whole command.
That's the whole command.
The game just said, I understand what you're trying to do. I'm just not letting you.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe get goop, take goop.
Maybe, yeah. Take goop. The goop is stuck to the surface. Get goop. Get coin. Help. Climb stairs. That was just an example. There are no stairs in space. Enter phone booth. There are no phone booths in space.
That's bullshit. I've watched Doctor Who.
There are no boxes in space? I think space is a fucking ripoff.
Yeah, space is boring as hell.
No pamphlets in space?
How am I supposed to know what's what's going on at the local church?
Don't understand that verb.
Oh. Well, that one's on you. Fries is not a full sentence.
Oh!
Or word.
I read out of characters.
You did? My favorite character is Luigi.
I've always been more of a Rosalina kind of gal, but I suppose she's only really in playable in like one platformer. So
Yeah.
maybe in the future, Nintendo, call me. I don't think I can make a game for you, but I'd love if you gave me your money.
Just call me, Nintendo. Just give it a little call.
Never asked before, please. Okay. Let's examine the machine. The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform. This is the out-of-order note included in your game package. Oh,
Holly, you didn't throw out the game package, did you?
So, I got, one of those, like, modern, like, digital-only copies of the game, which...
You got ripped off. You're a fool.
Now I'm starting to worry might have been, like, an illicit copy, considering how it didn't come with,
Holly, you pirated the engine room!
I didn't know! Actually, I do wonder, is there, like, I'm gonna check, like, the game files and see if there's... Hang on. Settings, properties, local files, browse. No. Okay. So this is just a joke then. It's not actually go through the... It's not actually go through the game files. This is just a cheeky reference to, like, old text adventures. That's cute. I like that. Okay, spigot aimed at a flat platform. Taped over the base of the platform. Machine consists of a spigot aimed at a...
That's the same.
That's the same. Okay. The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat... That's the same.
There was a ladder that went up past the room you were just in. You could go back, like, I think there's another room we haven't explored yet.
So, nothing about a ladder, but there's a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore.
I think, like, the captain's quarters had another ladder that went up.
You place the can below the spigot.
Oh!
You'll have to be more specific as to what you want to do with the gray machine. With gray machine. This is space. Machines aren't on or off here. Machines just are. You can't just go breaking things on a spaceship. You'll punch a hole in the hull.
Frogs are very strong.
Frogs are really strong. That's why they have muscles. That sounded smarter in my head, and right as I was about to say it, I was like...
Now hang on a second, Holly.
Now hang on just a second, Holly. Thank you, BB Alfred, for the bits. I appreciate it. Finny Roo. Thank you for the 813 sub. I appreciate it. Let's see.
I missed you so much,
just
Holly.
as am I.
Pardon?
I missed you so much, Holly.
Oh, I missed you too, Sophie.
Well, I think the machine's out of order. So...
Let's look at the wires again. There's a bare wire in there, sparking as it makes contact with an adjacent strut. You try to pull the wire away from nearby components, but it returns to its natural position, touching the strut.
I think we tried that.
But now it's sparking. So I thought maybe I could get a yummy treat.
It doesn't really make your tummy rumbly.
Yeah, that's true. Not holding anything? What else can we do here?
I don't know. Text adventures are hard.
Maybe we just use the hatch? You'll have to be more... Wait, hang on.
Climb hatch?
Hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore. Hatch. Go through... Hatch. So to the hatch. Looks like an all-purpose living area. Sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the fore. You've pulled the rug to one side, revealing a hatchway leading aft. So the ladder leads back to the fore of the ship. Never looked at the pod.
Yeah.
The sleeping pod looks like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspended animation functionality. I mean, right? There's a hole on top next to a gauge reading empty.
So we probably have to get the juice from the spigot and throw it into there.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But how do we get juice? We couldn't use
There's no
the
juice in space.
But I'm thirsty.
Perish.
Oh!
Shit, I killed my friend Holly. Oh, God. Holly. Darn.
Hell! Ow! But they got plenty of juice here, at least.
Oh, good.
And hey, look, they got a Wi-Fi connection. I can continue playing this video game.
Oh, good. Holly, I was gonna miss you, but now I don't have to miss you.
Maybe it's fine to be in hell, actually. I still get to talk to my friend Sophie. And there's juice.
It's better than space.
It's much better than fucking space. Fuck space. Let's climb ladder again. Okay. We looked at the wait, did we do anything with the control deck?
I don't know if we did.
Let's see. An array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Use switches. You'll have to be more specific as to what you want to do with the controls. Push switches. Best not to fiddle with the controls. Move joysticks. Best not to fiddle with the controls.
Let us fly into the sun.
Okay. I don't understand that verb. That's too bad. Ceaseless diplomacy! Thank you for the brand new sub. I appreciate it. Ponder. Wonder.
Wander song.
Consider. You seem to be having parser and or guess the verb trouble. Remember, you can type help for assistance. Let's see. Look, examine, inventory, get, turn, push, enter, climb, open, read, pour. Hang on. Hang on.
Gilbert was just in our bedroom, and I think he fell asleep, but we closed the door.
Oh!
We didn't, close it fully, though, and I just turned over. I heard him meowing, and I just saw his paws stick out the side of the door and, wiggle, and then he pushed the door open.
Little guy!
Little guy!
I love him.
He's so good. Every morning he comes into our bedroom and gets all excited when we wake up.
Oh! Little baby boy, he loves you two so much.
He loves you so much.
Yeah. Every morning, if my cat isn't asleep and I'm not up by a certain time, she meows and howls at my door because she's upset that I'm not up yet.
That's adorable.
You need to be up now so I can headbutt you and so you can pet me. Come on.
Grilbert, he at night he gets the zoomies. He's a very nocturnal cat, and he will go into our bedroom and scratch at our fucking closet door, just so loudly. And we have been trying so hard for literally weeks to try and get him to stop. We have had to resort to getting an automatic laser pointer toy that just buzzes around the room on its own. So when he gets the zoomies at like 4 a.m, we just go into the living room, turn it on, and just wait on and sleep on the couch until he's done.
Oh my god, kitty baby.
Such a rascal. I don't even know what he wants in the closet, because we'll like open the closet door and he just claws at the walls inside there, and then I put him up the closet, like on the little shelves, and then he claws at the ceiling. I don't know what he wants.
Maybe he just likes the feeling of clawing there.
I don't want him to claw there. We only rent this house.
Yeah, therein lies the issue, I suppose.
Yeah, we're gonna get him like a second fucking scratching post, because he's a spoiled little baby, and put it in there and see if it helps.
Little baby boy.
Little baby boy.
I do want to point out, while you were telling that story that I really did like, by the way, I typed in damn because I was mad that it couldn't give me a hint, and then it responded,
Man, you're telling me.
Hell yeah.
Sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner or a hole in the wall. Let's look at the machine again. Spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform.
I feel like it's got to be something with the wires.
Right, like bare wire in there sparking as it makes contact with an adjacent strut. But the Konami code? Okay. No, the up and down just like brings me back to previous commands. Open spigot? It's not clear how to get the spigot to work.
You're telling me!
I can't do exclamation points. I don't understand that verb. Oh, can we do anything with the strut? Let's see. You try to pull the wire away from nearby components, but it returns to its natural position touching the strut. No, we can't. Take wire wouldn't do it either. It's not something you can carry around. Yeah. And we can't take goop. We can't take spigot, can we? Yeah, not something you can carry around.
Horse hockey?
We can take the can back. Oh, we already have that. Smoke blunt. Didn't work. Sorry, Super Stubbo. Good suggestion, though.
Do help again? Let's see. Let's remind us what commands we've got.
Yeah, it gives us like a list of verbs. So, like, we can look around. We can examine things. We have our inventory we can check. We can get things. Rebel Yell with a $3 tip.
Hello, Miss Holotones and Miss Baby. I hope you two have been doing your learnings well.
Oh, we're learning so much. The issue is that I think both of us are kind of bad at text adventure games.
Yep. I mean, okay, in our defense, text adventure games are just, like, obtuse by design.
On purpose.
On purpose.
And, like, I want to make it clear that I'm not, like, you know, disgruntled or anything. I think this is delightful. I'm just bad at it.
Yeah. This part trips everyone up, apparently.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah, what can you do with a strut? Do you want to just try pour spigot into can? Just...
that doesn't go there.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You need to be holding the goop to do that, but we can't hold the goop because it's stuck. I didn't notice earlier, I think when I, like, shift-tabbed, there was, like, yeah, surviving the text adventure, a quick guide, so we could open that if we give up, but I want to try.
You want to try putting the can back on the wire? Connect the wire with the thing?
So,
it's metal.
Use can on wire?
Sure.
That doesn't go there.
Okay.
I thought it might have been something like that, too. Right, use can on spigot? You place the can below the spigot, which we did earlier, and then I took it back because I was like, maybe that's wrong, but... Turn spigot. I think that does nothing. Yeah, it's not clear how to get the spigot to work. Oh, wait. You rip the note off, leaving a fluttering piece of electrical tape behind and revealing a control.
Oh my god.
Fuck off!
Fuck you, video game!
I didn't think to just take the fucking, like, note that was there!
You little piece of shit.
Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There's also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled.
Press the buttons.
The raised button clicks into place, and the previously selected button pops up.
Local currency,
Says a robotic
Adventure
voice.
Games, baby. Oh?
Whatever. Is this a slot machine? Is this a casino?
I think this might be. Oh my god.
Oh shit, hold on, I dropped the tome and I don't want the boy to eat it. I'll be right back.
No problem. We can't convert our currency. Fuck.
I'm back! And
You
he didn't
solved the
eat the
paper
tome.
puzzle and
That's
now
good.
I've leveled up to a 2-month sub. Thanks.
Hey, Professor Pangloss. Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. The machine whirs,
dispensing local currency.
a voice says. A thick stream of Zorkmids shoot out of the faucet. They bounce out of the can and scatter around the room.
Hell yeah, Zorkmids! We can buy more brain.
Finally. Press button. The raised button clicks into place and the previously selected button pops up.
Mom's specialty.
Says a robotic voice.
Dispensing mom's specialty.
The machine says. A thick stream of pink goop streams out. It mostly gets everywhere, but the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. A few drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor. Bacon milkshake.
Atmospheric anomaly detected.
A different voice says. Sorry, a different voice.
Atmospheric anomaly detected.
A different voice says. A whirring sound ensues, and the bulk of the goop is sucked into invisible vents, leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying.
Atmosphere purified.
The voice says triumphantly. Cool.
The game doesn't understand it, but we do.
We already have that.
Let's go pour that shit in a sleep pod.
Hang on. Examine Zorkmids. Float, drift around the room. Take Zorkmids. You spend a few minutes gathering up the scattered Zorkmids. Your score has gone up by 1/3 of a point. Doesn't go there. Fuck! Doesn't go there. Pour can onto wires. Doesn't go there. Fuck! Okay. Let's see, let's look around. Hatch, so go into hatch. Examine... examine nightstand. I never did that.
Oh, yeah.
The nightstand offers a single drawer, which is closed. Open drawer. You open the drawer, revealing a thick manual.
Oh, we probably could have used that, huh?
It's a manual for the navigation computer in the command module. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mars. Your score has gone up by 2 1/8 points. Let's see. Examine... pod. Sleeping pod looks like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspend animation functionality. There's a hole on top next to a gauge reading empty. Pour can into pod. You bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks up the pink goop right in. The nearby gauge fills up. Your score has gone up by 9/2 of a point.
What the fuck is 9/2? Huh.
Oh, you know, 9/2 of 1 point.
Is that 4.5 points?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's 9/2. That's 4.5, baby. See? All that fractions learning is finally paying off.
Wow, we're learning math.
We're learning so much math.
Holly, thank you for telling me about math.
Oh, I'm more than happy to. Math is wonderful, and I think that, you know, it gets a bad rap because it gets taught in kind of like a ruddy, shitty way that discourages a lot of people in school unless you have, like, the specific chops for, like, that specific way they're teaching it, which, you know, isn't the end-all be-all of it. Plus, you know, the added stress of learning anything in school tends to make it kind of uncomfortable. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that, like, mathematics is a wonderful, beautiful art that should be, like, shared and appreciated by more people, even if they did have, like, a bad first experience with it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Use control deck. Examine deck. Let's see, switches and a pair of joysticks.
I think it was the display. Not the...
Right.
Yeah.
Looking closer, you see 2 on-screen buttons. Press new destination. You deftly pilot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 3/5 years.
That's a fraction.
Huh. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through bug customs. Luckily, you can sleep through most of it. Your score has gone up by 3 1/3 points. What next?
Go sleepy. I think you've completed this.
Nowhere to sleep here. I guess I could go back to the pod and sleep in there. That's probably what I need to do, but I want to see if there's anything else I can do here.
Hell yeah.
So, look again. Examine deck. Not desk. Let's see. Hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot, because it's definitely not frog joysticks. Use, press switches. Oh, I wrote pure S.
Pure
That's
S.
not right. That's not a thing. Not in this context.
Puree the switches.
Let's pulp these switches. Let's atomize them. Oh, I guess it just really doesn't want us to use these. Okay. Let's see. Climb ladder. Then I use... Oh, sleeping pod. Sleep. You try to sleep, but you can't. That bare wire loose in the engine room might start a fire. Oh, no.
Let's go back to the hatch.
All right, so, go through hatch. Hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There's a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore. Blobs of sticky pink goop drift around the room. There was electrical tape. Taken. Okay. Use tape on wires. You wrap the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Okay, now, use hatch. Or go through hatch. Sleep. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid, and drift off, secure that in 57 and something years, you'll return to Bug Mars, a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleep pod. You blearily glance around to get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed, covered with roses. A voice from the next room. Awake already? A wispy human figure in a bathroom and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay! She laughs and claps, and you realize that you've been transmogrified into a human form.
Well, this sucks. How are you supposed to do fractions now?
I literally can't eat any of these fucking bugs. I don't want to be a human. I want to be a frog. This is miserable.
No, you're getting indignant, Holly.
Watch out, man! They're eating your fruit! You awake with a start. What a horrible dream! You call your friend Draggy the Flying Dragon just to talk to someone.
Hello?
Draggy says, I just had the worst nightmare! You explain the situation.
I'm not sure that a support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of a following.
Draggy ponders.
Maybe if we drummed up a little publicity first? I know just the PR agency.
5 minutes later, Draggy shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses a frog tuxedo at you.
Put this on, babe. We're running for president.
Candidate Hop, what say you to allegations that you are not a natural-born citizen, and that you're under 35, and that you're a frog? Okay. All right.
Well, Holly, what say you?
I say it's time to goddamn dance.
Well, you got my vote. Whoa, this is like no joke. Oh, man.
Oh god, I haven't played a game like this in ages.
Oh my god, this is not okay. This is hard looking.
This is hard! Follows fails, try button mashing.
Oh, perfect. You're an incredible dancer.
I'm living. That's what matters, is I'm living. My score's gonna be so bad, but it's fine. I never liked this, like, sort of interface, because it doesn't match up in my brain with what, like, directions the arrows are facing.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Oh man, you smoked him! You're a shoo-in for president, says the shoe.
Wow.
Betsy Blueball. Sir Clarence Gastropod. Ferdinand Croker. Flaps McQueen. Morag Yale. And introducing Draggy Ceiling Eater as himself. Created by Twinbeard. Numerators and denominators!
Frog fractions.
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
Bug weather, cloudy. Bug Economy Manager, weather report cloudy. Bug assets, 2 million Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn, 10,000 Zorkmids per megabyte. How many megabytes of bug porn do you wish to make? Let's see. So this is a fraction here. We gotta work this out. So,
okay.
If it's 10,000 Zorkmids per megabyte, and we have 2 million. 2 million divided by 10,000. So 10,000 times 10 is 100,000 times 10, which means times 100 would mean... So, 200 megabytes. Don't worry, this interface is temporary. Bug software engineers are hard at work on Bug Excel 98. How many pop-up banner ads?
I think you just spent all your money on bug porn.
I did. I didn't realize there would be more things after that. I would like to purchase no ads! What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn?
Oh, now here we go. Now we can make some of our money back.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
Good for her! The in-house bug porn musician decided to make bug J-pop today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. Bugs seem unaware of porn today. You made 200 megabytes of bug porn at 10,000 a megabyte. You sold 5 megabytes of bug porn at 20,000 a megabyte. Budget 2 million. GDP 100,000. Profit bad. Assets 100,000. How many Zorkmids do you want to order the Bug Federal Reserve to print? We're the president, we can do this. I love the flag.
The flag is so good. Just print more money.
Listen, it's all fake. We're the president. We can do whatever we want.
Just say that they can't do inflation.
I guess we'll let your successor worry about the inflation problem. What upgrade would you like to install? Well, let's see. So we've still got our lock-on charting, which is good. We have our warp drive installed. Thank you, Eroki, for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate that. Our work visa is installed. You're only in the country on a temporary basis, so you're going to give it your all while you have the chance. PR department is installed. This well-trained team of marketers ensure that the public has the correct impression of you. That's 2,000 Zorkmits. Dance shoes. Designed for the professional dancer. These low-rise slip-ons have a 2-part rubberized sole for maximum control. Cost 10 Zorkmits. The flag is back! Voice modulator. The constituency.
Combine.
The Combine is always more impressed by a
Deep, booming voice. Our surgeons are on call 24 hours a day to give it to you at a moment's notice. Costs 50 Zorkmids.
bug drugs. Drugging the water supply will pacify delinquent bugs, keeping them off the streets and out of trouble, and not coincidentally staying home and watching bug porn. Costs 2 million Zorkmids. Meteorology satellites too expensive. Even though we have 1 billion Zorkmids! Oh no, we have 1 billion fruit, never mind.
Fruit is nothing on Bug Planet.
True.
Although you could get rid of your lock-on module with your fruit.
Yeah, but we can only do one upgrade at like a round, so I kind of want to keep the lock-on for
Okay,
now.
alright.
A system of satellites to help your meteorologists provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts. We can't afford yet. Padlocks available. Adding padlocks to bug porn storage warehouses should cut down on shrinkage considerably.
I think some people like shrinkage when it comes to bug porn, actually.
I see what you're getting at.
Presidential swimming pool, which requires all of these. This heated pool provides a familiar, wet environment in which the bug president can relax. I think we gotta start off with the bug drugs, because it'll keep them all at home.
Bug drugs.
This is morally bankrupt, which I suppose is what, like, par for the course when you're the president. Bug assets, 0 Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn, 10,000 Zorkmids per megabyte. I want to make none. How many pop-up banner ads do you want to purchase? Let's go with 1. You have 0 Zorkmids that require 15,000. Okay, so 1. Be sure to charge more for your product than it costs to produce. Okay, let's go with 30,000.
Impressive wingspan.
Superb performances made today's bug porn too hot. The warehouse burned down. I would like $3 million so that I can afford the meteorology satellites. A system of satellites to help your meteorologists provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts. Oh, hot and dry. That's not the way to go about it. Maybe I should have saved some. Or
To do any economy, man?
Yeah. Now, Sophie, if you'll bear with me for a sec, I'm starting to think I haven't thought any of my presidential policies any of the way through. As the flag appears. All right.
Well, Holly, I gotta ask you this much.
Mm-hmm.
Are you having fun?
Oh, I'm having way too much fun. I would like to
Then
make
you're
0
winning at
porn.
president.
Finally, a president that's actually getting something done.
Relax. Just be yourself.
Do you get it?
No.
Day 3 results. The in-house bug porn musician decided to make bug new age today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. The dry weather makes thirsty bugs. Clamor for your product. Oh, right. I sold none because I guess
You made none?
I thought that, like, I would have still had stock, but I guess the warehouse did burn down. Monument Island!
Frog.
Thank you for the 7-month resub. I appreciate that. Guess we'll let your successor worry about the inflation problem.
Oh my god! Your indignity is maxed out, by the way.
I noticed! cut down on shrinkage considerably.
Alright, it's time to make some real Zork mids.
Alright. How much bug porn should we make?
5.
Alright. How many pop-ups should we get?
1 million. Wait, no.
Come on, let's be reasonable now.
5,000.
What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn?
Hold down the 9 button as long as it allows you to.
I have to keep tapping it.
Alright, that's the price.
Let's be reasonable now. Let's see.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish you from prey.
Awesome.
Oh god, has anyone checked on the front?
Thank you, Elysian Champion, for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Juvenile bugs posing as health inspectors gave your product a thumbs up. Everybody wants to see. A severe thunderstorm hit Bug Mars today. All your bug porn is ruined!
No!
I don't want to print any. I'm good. That confident, huh? Let's buy the presidential swimming pool. This heated pool provides a familiar, wet environment in which the bug president can relax.
Turtle's back!
Yeah!
Why did the game turn us into this? Well, because we're learning about fractions.
I don't see what's so confusing about this. It's frog fractions. This is apparently Hearst Castle. I don't know what that is, though. I guess it's a real-life thing, but they also have it on Mars.
Well, that's the presidential swimming pool.
Yeah. It's where the president swims.
Can you swim down here?
I sure can.
Oh!
Designed and written by Jim Stormdancer. Code, Jim Stormdancer. Art, Rachel Sala, Juan Ramirez, Shannon Thompson, and someone else. Music, Jim Stormdancer. Sounds, Jim Stormdancer. The narrator, Kumar Daryanani. The human, Ben Gru McGraw. And here's our list of very talented voices.
Frog factions.
Frog fractions.
Bug porn.
Oh no! That's what this is!
TOS! TOS!
It's fine! It's fine! It's just bugs!
Bug Twitch terms of service. They're gonna kick your ass.
That's okay. I have a lot of frogs here, willing to, like, defend my case. Banned for years! Cavers! Enjoy your new skull! Also, I am the president. There's not really much they can do against me.
That's true. You do have to pay a lot for this bug porn, though.
I mean, I don't. I made it.
That's true.
I'm the president, so I'm above any sense of, like, morality. The instant you become the president, you, like, immediately become morally bankrupt. It's, like, not even a choice. They, like,
Also
suck it out
financially
with a straw.
bankrupt in your case.
That too!
Thanks for doing it. Wow.
That got me really good!
I'm really glad.
That bug is a real snap. Dude.
Bug photography credits, fuck yeah! I like that they censored the tree branch there.
Yeah, that's really good.
Additional sounds. I fart in your general direction. Awesome.
Thank you, additional sounds. I fart in your general direction.
Why do you do that?
Gas.
Gas. Gas. Gas. Gas. Gas. Gas. Hello, Mr. President. You'll notice by now that the presidential office is filling with gas. It smells so fucking bad.
No, this is just a single honeybee.
Oh, baby, she's single, all right.
Oh, in memory of Beard number 2, 2007 to 2012. Congratulations! You finished Frog Fractions and are a certified Frog Fractioneer. But are you ready for the ultimate Frog Fractions experience? Buy the Hops Iconic Cap DLC and experience a day in the life of a frog wearing a hat. It'll feel as though you are playing an entirely different Frog Fractions game. Just take me to the sound test.
Yeah, I want to hear the sound test.
Here's the music. We've got Rimu Chateau Bungee Jump.
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm kind of grooving.
Yeah! I love Undertale.
Pond Life. This song makes me have a warm, pleasant feeling remembering all the fractions we learned about today.
2/3.
1/8.
4/2.
7/5.
Tarantula.
Grapes.
Application.
1,000/12.
2 + 2.
That's 4.
I love Frog Fractions.
I do too. Aqua Petzold. I do like that this song here is called Get Your Ass to Mars.
Whoa, they said ass in Frog... They cursed in Frog Fractions?
Finally.
Thank you, Mortis on Fire, for the 8-month resub.
Get your ass to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars!
I'm getting my ass to Mars.
I'll follow the shark.
Me marrying my husband.
Good for you two. And this one is called Curiosity. Oh. This was the underwater one, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I really liked this one. Go Foreign Emissary? Oh, this was the dance one.
Oh, so good.
Fuck yeah.
You're a shoo-in.
I can't believe I didn't fail that fucking dance mini game. First try, easy every time. It's probably coded so you can't actually fail it, but you know.
I don't know.
The Hubbard Annex. Music of getting elected to be the King President of Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And eyes open. Oh! Wolf Cow in chat says you can fail the dance, but if you do, they just say that everyone loves an underdog and they let you win anyways. So I actually did win the dance then!
Fuck yeah!
Good to know! Eyes open. Which was the credits music. Which sounds very much like a ripoff of like a hard rock song, but like legally distinct. And my favorite song, the theme tune of the text adventure game.
Now this is real music.
Beautiful, just brilliant stuff. Absolutely riveting.
Yeah. Just riveting music.
Me when the pie get out of the oven.
Me when the pie get out of the oven!
Me when the pie get out of me!
No! Holly!
Having fun in the water.
The sound is pleasant. Oh, to be the person who did the sound design for this game.
Honestly, though, that must have been so much fun.
Hey, sound designers in chat, can y'all sample this shit and turn it into some music?
Honestly, I really like this. Fun-pocalyptic with the 10-month resub.
Oh my god, 10 months. Thank you for all the good times, Smile. Huh?
Huh?
Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Alright, well. That's Frog Fractions!
That's Frog Fractions!
That's Frog Fractions.
I feel like I learned so much about math today.
We learned an awful lot about our numbers and our typing and about the history of sports and about you know, like the human condition and about text adventure games and about
Pink Goop.
law and bug porn.
God, I learned so much about bug porn.
And that, most of all, is the most important thing that we've learned today. I figured this stream probably wouldn't be like too long, so you know what? I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Hell yeah.
Chet is yelling at us that there are other Frog Fraction games.
I don't know about that.
Specifically the DLC.
Seems like a lie.
I think that's true.
I think you're tricking us. That's gonna be it for Frog Fractions.
Forever and there's no more.
That's it. That's the end of it. I looked into it a little bit, you know, just to see like what else the dev has been up to. So people have been like clamoring for a long time, just being like, "Oh, so where's Frog Fractions 2? When are you gonna make Frog Fractions 2?" Stuff like that, and it just like sort of never happened. But after that, the dev went on to make like other games, which apparently do like some interesting stuff. There's one called Glitter Mitten Grove, which is like it's a really wild departure like from this. It's like a city building game about like little fairies making
hell yeah.
little fairy towns. I'll probably check that out at some point. Hey, maybe Sophie, you'd like to come along for that when we do that.
I would love to.
Hell yeah, I'll hit you up about that at some point. We can schedule
good.
a time.
Sounds fucking good. I'm gonna curse about it.
Do it. I dare you.
Oh, now I'm nervous. No, Holly.
Now,
no, I'm
Sophie,
nervous.
listen. I realize I'm putting you on the spot here, and I do apologize for that, but I promise you, not only I encourage you and believe in you, but everyone here in chat believes in you too.
Okay. SpongeBob.
What the hell is your problem, Sophie?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what I did. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
Now, Sophie.
Ugh.
Some crimes can never be forgiven. But I'm proud to tell you this one can be very easily. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yay, thank God. Oh, hey, Holly, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for your kindness and understanding and generosity.
We're gonna do a fan art showcase now.
Hell yeah!
Let's check out what all the wonderful people in the audience at home have drawn.
I hope I didn't scare my neighbors.
Oh no! Fingers crossed.
Sometimes I do bits and I wonder what my neighbor must think of me.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got some music rolling. Let me get up the Discord view, and we can check out what folks have drawn.
Images. Wow.
Awesome, I love images. Here's one from Lemon Light. This is based on a bit Holly was doing in chat when I hopped.
Do you get it, hopped?
Into today's stream. Holly educated moment. Dinosaurs had muscles and they were made out of tar. I give dinosaur facts at the beginning of stream, and everyone loved them and they were real.
I thought they were okay.
Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Hearing that from you specifically. Thank you so much, Lemon Light. This is adorable. From Paint Bucket, these ladies can and will be smart at frog math. Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
I can't read my line. Happy words go where there be maths.
Hell yeah. Nice done.
Thanks.
And thank you, Paint Bucket, for that one. From Leon and the Rats, I was already thinking about drawing Yoshi going to heaven, and I sat down to draw him while watching Holly stream at the moment Sophie was saying she does math in hell. Good for Yoshi, I guess.
That's where all the tax evasion gets you.
Orange Yoshi is a good Christian, is immediately called towards heaven during the rapture, and Green Yoshi goes straight to hell.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows what he did to deserve this.
Burn and torture.
Burn in hell forever!
Thank you so much. I love this. From Unofficially Jam, frogs! Oh!
Oh, these are so cute!
It's adorable!
Oh my
God!
Oh, little froggy!
Uh-huh! Everything Unofficially Jam does is like the cutest goddamn thing in the world, and this is no exception. My God! Oh!
This is so sweet.
This is
wonderful. The
wonderful.
content I came here for.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I love this. I'm not sure if this is related to the stream, but I'll check it out anyways. Let's see. From Colin Grumble's been playing the Ape Legends and had an idea, so have this. I think that's me in the middle.
Wow.
I think that's me in the middle and some of my friends hanging out.
I think that's you and your friends hanging out in the middle.
I think it's supposed to be like Apex Legends characters, but I don't know anything about that game.
Well, I know that there's a robot with a pussy in it.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Is that good or bad?
The character's pretty good.
Is it because of the pussy?
Oh, you know it's because of the pussy.
Hell yeah! Thank you so much, Colin Grumbles, for this one. Sorry we talked about Robo-Gooch when looking at your art. Here's one from Zoabob. Good thing I know frogs. Cute!
Oh, the little guy's in a little bubble in the second one.
Oh, it's a little space helmet. It's a little space helmet for a frog. Oh, very cute. Oh, that's delightful. Thank you so much, Zoabob. From T Errors, point of view, you are a frog that likes fractions.
I like how angry you get in the last frame.
I had this whole bit I wanted to do where I wanted to like read out every fraction as it appeared and then rapidly realized that was like not feasible, and I was just kind of like,
oh no. Oh God.
This was me in Calculus 2 when I couldn't figure shit out. This is me when my bug porn supply burns. Thank you, T. Errors. This is cute. We got another one from Paint Bucket. Frogs can't live to be 19, so they can never drink liquor.
I love how sage I look.
It's because you're a genius, Sophie. Thank you so much, Paint Bucket. This is real cute. From Raspberries, made an MS Paint really quick. I thought this game was a 100% genuine edutainment game. Holly keeps getting me with her tricks.
I did too.
I wasn't sure if I should have told you about what to expect for this game or not.
I'm glad that I got to see. I was very confused. In the very beginning of the stream, I was a little quiet because my brain is trying to wrap it around. Like, I knew once I saw the gameplay that it wasn't a regular edutainment game, but I was like, where's this gonna go?
I was kind of hoping that you, or at least someone in the audience, would have genuinely just thought, oh, so we're just gonna be eating these flies for the entire game, and that's literally it. Oh, this is adorable, Raspberries. Thank you so much.
I love all this art of us as frogs.
Yeah, it's cute. From Cowboy Benry, I joined the stream super late, so all I can offer is the sketch for this. I'm gonna finish it, though.
It's so cute. I love the expressions on this.
Yeah, the sweating and crying, just being like,
I spent all our money on bug porn.
Plague Boy in chat says I was so shocked when the bug porn occurred. You know what? I was too.
I wasn't.
And I respect your resilience, Sophie. Oh, this rules. Thank you so much. From Soda Pop Sergeant. Frog have muscle. I love the little frog at the bottom too. That's very cute.
They're all so good.
Mm-hmm.
I like how we have two renditions of I think you just spent all your money on bug porn.
Yeah! One where you're in shock and one where you're just absolutely delighted. Yeah. Very good.
Those are my two emotions whenever I'm with Holly.
I get that a lot, believe it or not.
I do.
Thank you so much, Soda Pop Sergeant. This one is from Cousine. Funny sitting mouth. Cute. It looks like a little finger puppet, and I think that's adorable.
Aww.
Ah. Bug.
Are you gonna eat it?
Who do you think I am?
Frog?
You're goddamn right.
Say my name. Frog? You're
Frog.
goddamn right.
Fuck. Thank you so much, Cousine. I love these. From Lieutenant Yar. Oh, this is cute. Oh.
This is so good.
Mhm. I'm a big fan of the way you did the keyboard, and I mean that completely earnestly. I love when keyboards look like this in art. Very cute. Oh, I love how, like, fucking poofy you made Sophie's hair. It's good.
It's the only way to draw my hair.
Mm-hmm. So here we are at Wave 1.
This is where it gets a little tricky.
Now, this is the first wave of the game, but don't, like, let your guard down. It does start you off a little spicy. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. From Cherry, fuck it, frogifies your streamers. Oh. Oh. There is so many cute pictures of us as frogs tonight, which is something I didn't know I needed.
Cute. I'm actually, like, emotional about how cute these frog pictures we're getting are.
Same!
I love these little, like, Animal Crossing ass outfits. These tiny little clothes.
God, I wish I had, like, a cute little toad overalls like that.
Yeah. Oh my god, I gotta try overalls.
Overalls are so good!
Ah.
It's so cute. Thank you so much, Cherry. I adore this. Another from Soda Pop Sergeant. Copied the wrong version, so here's one Sophie Frog as well. Frolly and Frophy. Cute.
I'm legally changing my name to Frofi.
That's allowed, and I think also encouraged. If you were a frog and I were a frog, we would simply sit on a lily pad and do math together. And I think that's just wonderful.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Soda Pop Sergeant. Another one from Paint Bucket.
Gets game about frog fractions. Spends money on bug porn instead.
I suppose that's, is what I did, isn't it?
To a T, my friend.
That is literally what I did. Thank you so much. And we have one last one here from Lieutenant... Actually, no, there's another one after that just appeared. So we have this one here from Lieutenant Yar. Just two frogs trying to figure out the goop room.
The goop room? Mom's specialty.
You sure are. In retrospect, I am, like, both embarrassed and delighted how long it took for us to figure out that bit of the text adventure.
Hey, we figured it out.
Uh-huh.
We passed it with no guides.
We didn't need the tutorial guide. That's not a tutorial, it's a walkthrough. It's different.
A guide and a walkthrough are the same, and
But
a
a-
tutorial is not.
Tutorial, very different. If anyone tells you otherwise, you look them dead in the eye and you go,
Hey.
and that's all you say to them. They'll be so intimidated they'll leave.
Isn't that what Spider-Verse is about?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, it is. God, I want to rewatch Spider-Verse now.
It's so good!
It's so good. It's like genuinely the only Marvel movie I can think of that I care about in like a long time. It's
Oh
good.
shit, Scorpy just paid off his student loans.
Hey, hell yeah! Good for
Hell
Scorpy.
yeah.
That's fucking great. And thank you, Lieutenant Yar, for this picture. I love it.
I love it so much.
Here's one from Shreno. I was working during the stream on Holly as a frog type. I only got to the early color planning stage of drawing. It's still a work in progress. Stream was a blast. I'll see if I can finish the frog for next stream. Oh, cute. Oh, I like this. It's the gay flag. Oh. And I like how you used, like, more or less the exact frog what they had, in the game as, like, a reference. That's wonderful. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Very excited to see what the final product is going to be for this. Here's one, last one, at least on the Discord, from Zoabob. It rendered so small, but it's Holly doing the caramel dancing. Let me pause the music just in case there's music on this. There isn't. I'll get the music back up. Cute. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's adorable.
It is! Oh. This is wonderful, Zoabob. Thank you so much.
Ooh, 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 wow, wow.
Wow, wow, I don't know the words to the song, but I think it's cool. That's the end of my tribute, my pastiche of Caramel Dancing. I hope you liked it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was fine.
Let me just check to see if there's any on Twitter that were posted on the Discord.
That's a website.
I know it, I've heard of it. And
What do you do on it?
looks like that's it. Hell yeah. On Twitter, you post bad ideas. For example, used hot dog water that only smells like pee.
And we've come full circle, everybody. Full creation.
How's that for a bookend? Let's see who we can raid tonight, and then we'll say our goodbyes.
There's all sorts of people today.
There's all sorts of people in the world in general. There's people, and there's guys, and there's girls, and there's people that aren't none of that, and that's wonderful. And there's frogs, and there's bugs, and there's porn of bugs. You shouldn't look at that, though. Oh, Red's live.
Ooh.
Let's rate them.
Let's raid Red.
Let's raid Red. All right.
Red's got a new Live 2D thingy model thing. It's so good.
Yeah, I saw like a glimpse of it the other day, and while they were playing, it was a fucking Deadliest Catch game, I think.
Hell yeah.
They were doing big time shrimping, and it was wonderful.
Oh, big time shrimping.
I'm probably just gonna like mute and deafen for a sec while I do my goodbyes. So Sophie, if you'd like to say any last words and any goodbyes for you, feel free to plug any and all of your shit. You have the floor, my friend.
Okay. Wow, I have the whole floor.
It's yours.
I'm gonna lie down on it.
Good night.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching, and Holly, thank you for inviting me. My name is Sophie. I do streams of my own. I play video games such as Soncob 64 and sometimes the Mario. You can find me over at SophieBaybey. That's Baybey. My name is in the title of this stream. And you can find me on Twitter there too, and you can see what all sorts of cool stuff I'm doing.
Hell yeah. Thank you again so much for joining me, Sophie. It was a delight to have you here. I am just going to deafen for a sec while I do my goodbyes, and then we'll say goodnight to the stream.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that I saw someone briefly mention that Red might have just stopped streaming. Oh, I think they did just finish. Oh no. Okay, we'll find someone else to raid. Real quick. Who else can we raid? Oh, Penny's live. Penny is doing Ratchet and Clank. So let's do Penny then. What's a raid message that we can do? What's a good raid message? Not one about frog porn, you monsters. Or bug porn. What's a good raid message? Alright, we can do, Frog has... Oh, no. Here's a good raid message. Whatever it is, no matter what it is, put in your favorite fraction. For instance, mine is 1/7. You can choose whichever one you want. Just your favorite fraction. Alright. Now let me just pause the music real quick, because... that's gonna be it for our stream tonight. I had a wonderful time. My god. And I hope all of you did too. Thank y'all so much for coming on this wild journey with us and learning all about fractions. And thank you again to my dear friend Sophie for coming along with me. Thank you all so much for the support tonight. Thank you for all of the subs, all of the bits, all of the tips, all of that. It really does mean so much to me. Y'all have been so generous and so good to me, and I just hope I'm doing right by you all to, like, have earned that. So thank you all so much. And thank you, as well, just as importantly, you know, to all the follows we had today, to all of the clips what people took and enjoyed. Thank you to any of the hosts that we had today and all the raids. I don't remember if we had any raids. I might have missed one or two. If we did have any, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I don't remember. My brain is asleep sometimes. And, of course, thank you all so much for tuning in. You know, whether you were only here for a little bit, or you stuck through for the whole stream. Whether you only made it here at the start, or you're only hopping in right here at the end. It's always a delight to have you here. So thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend it here with me and my friend Sophie. We're gonna be raiding Penny now. Remember, our raid message is your personal favorite fraction. Thank you, Cowboy Benry, for giving that sub out to Rad Be Sad. If you're sticking around for the raid, I hope you have a wonderful time over at Penny's stream. Make sure you show her all the love and support that you've shown me tonight. I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow. It's gonna be Hyrule Warriors. It's gonna be a laid-back, Hyrule Warriors fight 'em up sort of night. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope y'all are too. Maybe I'll see you in the next stream? Or maybe I'll see you around some other time. But no matter what happens, before we take off, I'd just like to say good night. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon.